turning no's into yeses. And so for all of my entrepreneurs, everybody out there, especially when you're starting off, we get a lot of no's. When you're starting off in your business career, you're starting off in your life, you're starting off in whatever it is you're trying to do, you get a lot of no's. And a lot of people stop at the no's. But the magic of what to do in successful or being successful is turning the no's into yeses. So it's like, how do they transition? How do they do that? How do even just normal people succeed and do all the things that they do? And it almost looks like, man, I can't even get my thing going. I can't even get my little whatever business I'm trying to do going. And it's like trying to push a boulder up a mountain, while some of these other people are just effortlessly, they're like kicking, they're rolling the boulder down the mountain. They're not even using any effort, and it's just going. And so that, guys, is all about understanding how you turn your no's into yeses. Because what you see and what you're talking about, it's the yeses. They're getting yeses all the time. Yeah, let's do that. Yes, let's invest in that. Yeah, I'll do that with you. Okay, let's bring the network together. Okay, I got another 10 million on that. I got another million on that. Yeah, I have the guy who knows that. So they get a lot of yeses, and then they have the experience and the understanding how to do it. So boom, it's easy. While starting off, it's kind of difficult, because as you're starting off, you're getting the no's. No, we don't want that. No, I'll talk to you later about it. No, I don't want the meeting. No, I'm going to think about it. I'll let you know. No, I don't know anybody. And it's just constant no, no, no. And this is where most people stop. They stop at the first initial couple no's. Or even, it's not your first call or your first client or your first deal that falls apart. It's not those no's. You could be in the industry that you're in for 6 months, a year, and getting a bunch of deals falling apart, things not happening, almost like Murphy's Law. You feel like it's only happening to you, right? Found the right guy, found the right product, inventory's good, everything's good, right? And then all of a sudden, like, there's some type of background issue or something like that, just some wacky thing. They're like, man, why is this happening to me? And they give up. And they go back to whatever it is that they were doing, or just stops the journey. And it's because they don't really understand how to turn the no's into yeses. This is critical, right? So the no's are the stones that life throws at you so you can build your empire. All the people that have built empires and have built big business and have built massive wealth, residual income, renewal income, multiple streams of businesses, these people, they take the stones, they take those no's that life throws at them, and they build their empire with that. So what do I mean by that? Well, the stones that life throws at you, those are the no's. Those are the deals that fall apart. Those are the times where you're going through the shit. Those are the times where you feel like you have more stuff to do than you have money to do it. When you have more tasks to do than you have time to do it. You have more problems to solve than you feel like you have solutions, brain power, and energy, right? Those are the stones. Those are the no's that life is throwing at you. And you have to learn that this is part of the journey of what you need to do, because you got to start out with no's. You got to start out with no money. Well, you don't have to start out with no money. You could start with money, because if you're part of the success gene pool, right? You just boom, you came up in a rich family, wealthy family, or whatever, then kudos to you. But majority of the people, let's say 98, 95% of the people, they're not in that gene pool. Everybody else is going to get the no's, right? Everyone else is getting the stones, the no money, the no experience when you start, no credibility when you start. Nobody knows what you're doing. Nobody knows about your music. Nobody knows about your brand. Nobody knows about your real estate. Nobody knows about your product. Nobody knows about your service. Nobody knows about you, right? Nobody knows. Even this meeting that we're doing, this talk that we're doing, how many people know? Most people don't know, but it don't matter. You got to start with the no experience, the no credibility, the no money, right? You got to start with the no credit. Before you know shit, you got to not know shit. That's what it is. Before you have the knowledge, you got to have no knowledge of it. Because if you had the knowledge, then you would already have the knowledge. That's what it means. So these no's, that's part of the deal. That's part of what you got to do in terms of building. So as you go through it, the no's become the opportunities. And people are always like, I don't have any opportunity. I don't know where the opportunities are. What do I do? Like, how do I make money? The opportunities are in the no's, those stones that they're throwing at you. The problem is our attitude is all wrong about it. When you don't know something and something's not going your way, the attitude has to be, how do I find the way? How do I make this deal work? How do I get that money? How do I close the deal? How do I find the solution? How do I find the person that knows? Like, how do I find this? How do I figure this out? There has to be a way. Up, down, under, over, smash it through, break it down, go around, whatever, fly over, zip line over, crawl, dig, whatever, like pay somebody. I don't know. There has to be a way, because other people are already doing it. And finding that way, that's the opportunity. That's the opportunity. We don't know it's the opportunity because we just think it's work. Oh, I got to go research this thing. I got to go learn this thing. I'm going through all these calls. I'm going through all these clients. These people are sitting here driving a Ferrari, being all successful, eating in nice places. I'm sitting here grinding. That's the problem, because everybody's too busy trying to get rich quick, right? The opportunity is in that no, figuring out the no, because once you realize that, figuring that out, now that becomes your experience. So you went from no's, you went from no experience to, guess what? The no now created experience. You had to figure out the solution. So now you know more of what you do. You know what not to do, and then you know what to do. Because you have to have the experience of wins and losses, right? Experience is about wins and losses. People just want wins, but you don't know how to do it right unless you know how to do it wrong. So when you come in, it's like you make the call, you do it wrong, you fucked up the call, it's okay, because now you got the loss experience. But then you figure out what to say, how to say it, how to build relationship on the phone, build rapport on the phone. How do you build rapport with people? How do you say the right things? How do you use the right language in your business, in your industry, so that they know that you're a professional in what you do? You got to learn the language. It's not the language that we talk outside, but it's the language in your business. There's a language for every business that you're in, and you got to know that. But that's your experience. So as Life is throwing the stones at you. Life is throwing the nose at you. The opportunity now is to go and figure it out. Not to bitch, not to complain, not to be like, man, this is hard, man, this is work. I can be on the beach right now. I can do this, I can do that. And it's like that you're missing the opportunity, to work, to learn, to gain experience. And so once you start seeing that, once you start doing that, once you start networking, once you start asking, once we start learning, you start building more experience. And as we're going through this, you start realizing and learning more things of what you don't know. And these no's that you're collecting is more opportunities to build yourself up, to build your network up. And as you're doing this, you start building your network. You start building your mindset. You start strengthening up your attitude, your fortitude, right? And all these things now, it's making you better. You just may not realize it because a lot of people are stuck in the when am I going to become successful? And we're defining the success with monetary things like money, bank account, cars, jewelry, clothes, etc., which is fine if you do that. But the real success is who you're becoming in this process of getting stoned, right? And now you're becoming stronger. Even if you're collecting a bunch of no's, you're getting stronger, and now you're collecting your wins and your losses. So you're starting to get confidence. You can build confidence from nothing if you understand how to stack up your wins. But you got to get those losses to get the experience so you can go and find the solutions. And that's how you get the wins. You start stacking those bad boys, you start now becoming more confident, and you have more experience, and you know what to do, and you have the skill in your industry, with your product, with your service. You have the language. You're starting to build more network. All of a sudden, you got a little bit of a brand going on. People know you're the financial guy. People know you're the real estate girl. People know you're the loans guy. People know you're the whatever your brand is, your jeans, everybody knows you're the nutrition dude. People know you're the shampoo chick. People know that you're the tech guy, whatever it is, right? You're the attorney. And so you start building this brand, you start building your network. All of a sudden, now you start making more money. And if you do it right, you invest it properly, you can start getting more experience, getting more no's, getting more yeses, stacking. You're going to stack the L's and stack the W's, but that's how you build it up. And then all of a sudden, now you got the knowledge, now you got the skills, now you got some money, now you got the network, the know-how, the language, right? The grit, the mindset, the attitude. Guess what? When you start doing more things, it starts working more. You start closing more deals. You start bringing in more clients. People know through time, effort, consistency, they know this is what you do. They know that this is no bullshit. But when you've only been doing so, you've been selling real estate for like 3 months. Where's the credibility? Nobody believes it. But when you're still in the game, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years later, oh, she's serious. When you've been in the game for multiple years in what you're doing in financial services, in selling stocks, in running your fund, in your t-shirt brand, in your drop ship company, in your app, whatever it is that you do. Now, boom, now we got some credibility. Now, when you talk about stuff, people start believing you, your family, your network, and you got a little bit of bread to go behind it. So it's kind of like, okay, so now you're turning them no's into yeses. And you keep compounding that. if you keep compounding that, all of a sudden it looks magical, like what we spoke about in the beginning of this deal, when it's like, damn, it just looks like this person starts this thing and it just gets going. He talks to somebody, they come in, they close, they make the deal, he's making money, and they're off on another trip. And I'm sitting here all fucked up, can't do shit, can't make a dollar, can't get a yes, can't even get some attention for someone to look at my product, look at my service, look at my business, look at my brand, look at myself. All of a sudden you become the no's, you go from the no's to the yeses. And then now you're becoming a successful entrepreneur. And the magic of turning no's to yeses is the word becoming. It's becoming. It's not the result that you got. It's not the $1 million that you made. It was who you became in the process that is worth more money than the money you got, than the result that you got, because who you became going through those no's, the mindset you had to do or had to build, the time that you had to go through to understand time. You know how many people don't understand time? That's a whole nother topic. The time it took you to build this thing, how to handle the losses, how to build the brand, how to build the network, how to solve the problems. Now you became this girl, you became this guy. So it looks to the new rookie in your industry, in your business, it looks like you got the Midas touch. It looks like everything you do is successful. Now you got the big checks. You got the big bank account. You're the one going on trips. You're the one doing less, getting more. They're doing a lot, getting a little, right? The script gets flipped. Now you're always getting yeses. And now you get to pick and choose who you deal with. You get to pick and choose who you spend time with. You get to pick and choose who you fuck with, right? Like, that's what it is. Like, that's how you turn the no's into the yeses. That's how you really do it. And so if you can understand that, you can become the person that is lucky. Oh, she's lucky. He's lucky, right? And then the no's that you get, it doesn't bother you so much. You're going to get a lot of yeses. Everywhere you go, you get yeses. Why? Because people know who you are. And you, most importantly, you know who you are. You know what you went through. You know the bullshit that you went through to build up who you are and what you do and your mindset. And you know how to do it. So you have not only the clout, but you have the experience, you have the confidence, and you got some money. So you're feeling good about what you're doing. You got the network. It's not about what you're saying about what you're doing. It's what other people are saying. They're like, oh, her? Yeah, you need to get with her. Yeah, she's a boss. Oh, you need to, oh, him? Yeah, you need to get with him. It's when you walk in the room and other people are talking about you, that edification, that's the power. So guess what? You're starting to get the deals. You talk to people, you got the credibility. You don't even need money. You're like, hey, I can do this, do that. If you put up the money, I'll close the deal. They want you. They want your network. They want the people you know. They want the connections you worked your whole damn life to build, the relationships you work to build. Now you're getting all the yeses. You're getting all the yeses. Are you still going to get no's? Of course, everybody gets no's. You're going to continue to get the no's, but you're not going to really care about the no's because you're getting so many yeses. And then life gets good. And when you go eat, it's like, yes. You go have a drink, it's like, yes. Let me try that. Hey, you want this exotic drink? Yes. You're on the trip? Yes. Everything's yes. Do you want to buy this? Yes. Do you want to be here? Yes. When you get the check? Yes. When you get the deal? Yes, 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 yes. So that's what it is. Turn the no's into yeses, okay? Life gonna throw you them stones. Take them stones and build your damn empire. That's all I got for you guys. Let's go get it. Let's go crush it. You know what time it is, all right? Let's get it. I'll see you guys later. Hope this helped. Love you guys.